On my recent trip to Paris, I got up one fine morning and met up with my dear friend Shannon from This French Life, who you can follow on YouTube and Instagram as well. She lives there. She took me on a wonderful walk from the Ile Saint-Louis all through the Marais, which ended at the Palais Royal, and I am going to zip you through our route and all the gorgeous passages and side streets and beautiful shopping areas that she walked me through. And I'm so appreciative that she did. I would never have found this route myself. It was just a lovely day. We wandered also down the Rue des Archives to this particular building which houses the National Archives. It's the Museum of National Archives, which is another place on my wish list to see, possibly for next time. We wandered through some gorgeous little streets. I just love this. She knows this area like the back of her hand, so I just tagged along and let her lead me on this gorgeous walk. She actually knows where these hidden passageways are that I would never find these on my own. I think you have to live here to know these are here, and they seem to be really private. I love how they're just tucked away in here and you have to know like the secret doorway to get in. This particular one feels really just like it's for the locals. It's full of all these potted plants that someone's taking care of and just feels very residential, as if you use it if you live here, but otherwise you would never really have a reason to come here. And as a tourist, I think I would have never found this. We popped out of that one across some streets and into the next passage, which was Le Passage du Bourg l'Abbaye, which was gorgeous to walk through. I have never been through any of these passages, so this was just so fun to walk through and look at these shops. They're awesome woodworking shops, and these pieces of plank are actually just straight raw wood waiting to be made into these incredible pieces of amazing wooden art that they are working on inside this shop. This is actually a set of drawers made out of a stump. Super cool. We crossed another street and passed a famous cafe called Le Passage, which is the passage, but it could also translate as the wise step, and entered the Passage du Grand Cerf, which is another absolutely gorgeous covered gallery full of shops, like this yarn store if you're into knitting like I am. This is another perfect place to come and wander if you have a rainy day to spend wandering in Paris and you'd like to just check out some of these gorgeous shops. This one is definitely worth looking up. I think we passed a store. There's probably something for every one of these stores. There were so many different options. Look at these cute little crafty things. Just a very fun wander and a great place to just walk through and look for gifts, or if you love to sew, this is a terrific little fabric store. And from that passage, we made our way out onto the famous Rue Montorgueil, which is gorgeous. Again, so much to see. This is a beautiful street to walk down with sort of a market street feel to it, and all the beautiful food and all the beautiful desserts. Someday I'm going to come back and just do a patisserie crawl. These are so amazing. You just want to, you can't decide. You want one of everything. They're so beautiful. Gorgeous cafes, and again it was pretty quiet. It was November, and this was morning, so we were just ahead of the lunch rush, so we just ended up strolling. Didn't catch any rain, so we had a lovely walk. This took most of a morning. We walked from the Ile Saint-Louis all through these passages, and we ended at the Palais Royal. So if you're ever staying anywhere near the Ile Saint-Louis or the Marais, this is a really nice walk. If you have an extra morning or an afternoon to wander, definitely check out these passages and the Rue Montorgueil and the Market Street here. Just a lovely way to spend a sort of rainy day wandering and watching and taking a slower pace. And also I have a new grandson, so we were like, hey, baby store, and we went in until I zoomed in on the price, and they were like, can I help you? And I was like, no, just looking. No. I guess people do spend $100 for something that a child will wear for 3 months, but I'm not one of them. From here we wandered out into the Place des Victoires with the Louis XIV statue. And we wandered right from there into Galerie Vivienne, which is another stunning passage. If you have not been, please go and look this one up. These floors alone are worth a visit. Just, oh, so pretty, so pretty. Another really perfect place to walk on a rainy day if you have time. And we finished our wander in the Palais Royal garden. We stopped into one of her favorite places to get a chai tea and a little bite to eat. Look at all these beautiful things to choose from. We grabbed a little snack each and a chai tea, and then we snagged a couple of chairs next to the fountain where we sat for a bit and enjoyed the latter part of the morning. And from here we went our separate ways, and I continued on to the Museum of Decorative Arts, which will be in the next video. That was a whole other lovely afternoon spent wandering the museum there. I hope you enjoyed this quick trip through the Marais to the Palais Royal. If you'd like to keep up with our travels and travel tips, please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.